Where? Where in the heck did my money go?
Huh?
Where did it go? What happened to all my money? I work hard every day, but I am poor.
What?
I'm poor. Stop acting like y'all don't know where your money went. Stop acting like it. We know. We see it. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. I'm going to talk about money, y'all. Can't live without it. Gotta have it, or you will not survive. You think you will, but you won't. Now, today we're not talking about lazy people. We're talking about people who work hard every day, and they don't even know where their money is going. Oh, they have a clue, but they are in denial. Are you in denial? Are you? Tell the truth. You know where your money going. We all do. We know. We know what we're doing with our money and what we should and shouldn't be doing with it. We know. But you never do anything about it. I know times are hard. I know this economy is rough right now. But you've been living, some of y'all, 30, 40, 50 years, and you trying to tell me you never tried to prepare for something like this to come along? As grown-ups, we're supposed to know that everything is not going to always be peachy clean. It's going to be good. We're going to have a good life. Nothing's never going to happen. Nothing. As long as you live, y'all, there's going to always be something that's going to interrupt your life. It's how you deal with it. It's how you prepare for it. But you don't prepare. And then you walk around here and you want people to feel sorry for you. Oh, you sorry, all right. You sorry. Not in the way that you think. Okay. You're a sorry individual because you didn't prepare for the future. You got your paycheck, and a lot of y'all be saying, tomorrow is not promised to me. So I'm going to spend all my money. I'm going to spend it all. I'm not thinking about my children. I'm not thinking about my house, my belongings. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about me right now. Me. It's all about me. Because when you are living beyond your means, it's all about you. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm lying? Don't get me wrong. We all go into financial problems sometimes. Even me. Back in the day, yes, I did. Yes, it was horrible. But as you get older, people, you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to do better. But you're still stuck in the same ruck. You're still stuck complaining, crying, begging, wanting people to feel sorry for you. Sorry. Whew. Let me play these videos for y'all. You need to pass this video along. And y'all need to watch the whole entire video. Do that for me, okay? I know I talk about a lot of people sitting on the system. and how they should get off the system, how they should do better in life. I know that. But sometimes I want to switch over to certain other things, okay? But I notice when I do, I don't get as many views. But I'm just going to have to put out what I like, okay? I can't care about what other people like. Because there's going to be somebody, maybe a couple of thousand of people who want to see and listen to what I have to say. And I thank the ones who continue to watch my videos all the way through. I thank you so much. Let me thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App, that buy me a coffee. Thank you so very much for that. Thank you for the super thanks. And this week, the soap is coming out. Oh yeah, you're going to love it, huh? You're going to love it. I might even create a little commercial for it. Just a little, maybe a couple of seconds. Not real long, okay? If I have time. All right. Let me play this first video for y'all, okay? Oh, excuse me, y'all. Sinus is acting up again. I'm sorry. A lot of you get your bills, your bank statements, and you look at it, and you act like you are surprised at what's on your bank statement. And I don't know why you're surprised. You know you've been spending. You know it. You know you went beyond your means. You know that. But you act like you are surprised.
Damn. 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 Damn.
Tell me y'all haven't done it. Tell me you haven't. Tell me. I know you have.
Damn. 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 Damn.
I had to play that. I like that. I know a lot of y'all have said that. I know a lot of you have. I just had to play that one right here. Where did all my money go? Where in the hell is my money going? Where is it going? Do y'all ever idolize, write down all your bills? You ever figure out I'm spending too much here, there? I got too many subscriptions. I don't need this. I don't need that. Do you ever get rid of it? Do you? I had to do that recently. Okay, because I figured I had too many subscriptions to too many things. Unnecessary money. Yeah, I make pretty good money. I do. But still, some things are unnecessary. I could be spending that on something else. I could be saving that. I could be doing something productive with that money. Have you ever went through it? If you haven't, you need to do that. What the hell are y'all waiting on? Like I said, some of y'all too old. Some of y'all too old, and you know better. You know better. You know.
If you don't use your money will use you. Let me explain.
Right.
So a lot of us aren't actually in control of our money because we don't plan our income, we don't budget, and so what often happens is instead of us telling our money where to go, we're usually asking where it went, and that's how our money uses us. And people downplay budgeting, but it's literally a tool for you to tell your money where to go, see where it's actually going, so you don't have to ask where it went. So whether you want to budget for the month or you want to budget by paycheck, by pay period, you're literally saying, hey, $129 is going to this bill, $50 is going to this bill. You're literally telling your money where to go.
Do y'all do that? And when you started doing it, wasn't your life just a little bit better when you just kind of figured out where your money was going? You were able to budget. Some people say they don't like to be hindered like that. They don't like to be, because to me, that's like, I can't buy nothing. I can't buy what I want. You can buy whatever you want. You just have to budget for it, people. You just have to budget. Just because you see something come out don't mean you got to get it. Just because that new iPhone, that new computer, those new shoes, that don't mean you have to get it right away. But by the time I get it, it's going to be old. It's going to be old. So you rather go in debt. That's what you're saying. Not be able to pay your bills, not be able to save, not be able to do Some of the things that you do love, like maybe go on vacations. You got to plan for that kind of stuff. You got to budget for it. You got to budget. Don't y'all understand? We tired of y'all out here online complaining and crying about what you ain't got and you poor. We're tired of hearing that. Ain't you tired? I know your family members are tired of you. I know they are. Do better in life, people. Do better. That's all we're saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't know about other people, but that's what I'm saying. Do better in life. Please. Good God.
You're finished telling your money where to go, then you have your variable expenses, and that's when you set the limits for things like eating out, going out, and different kind of miscellaneous expenses, because
Right.
a lot of people will tell me, well, even when I budget, things pop up that I have no control over. But the great thing about that is you can set a category for miscellaneous expenses. I literally have that in my budget.
I do too. I have miscellaneous because you never know what might pop up. I might need a tire. I might need something. Like even when there's birthdays coming, I have a budget for that too. I have a budget. It's right here on my desk, but I ain't gonna show you. I have a budget. You should have a budget for miscellaneous things. Things that just might be, just might happen. Events that are coming. Certain things that you didn't know about. Okay? Miscellaneous. Moving right along.
Just like now, I just left CVS. I had to spend $22 on some Claritin pills. And of course, I couldn't have foreseen that at the beginning of the month that I was going to spend $22 at CVS.
And some people have to go to the hospital and they got a copay. May have to go to the emergency room. Them copays be like what? $100? $200? Some of y'all, I don't know, according to what type of insurance you got. What if something like that pop up? Are you going to have money for that? Do you have a savings? You don't have to always go into your savings. Just put money somewhere for miscellaneous. That's all you got to do. That's all.
But I have a plan for that. I have a budget for that. So when I walk into the house and I update my spending tracker, I'm going to put $22 towards miscellaneous, and then that's going to go to whatever budget or whatever limit I have set for that.
Y'all know they have trackers, expense trackers. Just go to your app store. I forgot what Android has, but iPhone have the app store. Put in expense tracker. That can help you out a lot. You ain't always got to write it down. I don't write mine down, okay? But I write it down and print it out so I can see it, okay? I forgot the name of the one I got. I'll probably put it in the comment section, okay? So y'all can see it.
So yes, things like that are going to pop up, but the point is you plan for it, you expected it, and sometimes it might be lower, sometimes it might be higher, but the value comes in knowing where your money went, because a lot of us, what happens is we develop this, what I like to call spend it, got it mentality, where as long as our bank account say we got it, we spend it with no real intention of actually spending it, and so that's how we get to the point of, dang, where did my money go, because you don't want to spend $147 on things that you didn't necessarily even want,
Right.
but it's just the fact that you had the money to get it, and so you put yourself in that position. But the whole point I'm trying to make, man, is just let's be more conscious with our money. Let's be more intentional with it and know where it's actually going. That way we can look back and say, okay, we spent $800 this month on eating out. We can cut that in half. That keeps $400 in my pocket. $200 can go to savings. $100 can go here. $100 can go there. And that way we're more effective with our money.
Smart young man right there. Wonder does he have a wife? Smart young man. Smart. Okay. Every young person ain't smart like that. Now, this woman here is going to do a breakdown of her check. And I know a lot of you people feel the same way that she does. You think you make good money. You think you do. But about time they take out for the taxes and medical and all other stuff, 401ks and all that stuff like that, you ain't hardly got no money left. You tell everybody, I make $60K. I make $100K. But about time they take everything out, you feel like you poor. You feel like you want to slap yourself every payday. You just feel like, come on, slap me, because I can't live like this. I can't live like this. I can't. I know we all want a nice house. We want nice cars. I understand that. I understand. That's why I tell people, okay, your job kind of helps you like with insurance and stuff like that. But you need something on the side. And I'm telling people to do stuff on the side for us home. You ain't got to go out there to do something. A lot of y'all have a lot of talent, but you don't use it for your advantage. It's just going to waste. Just going to waste. But yet you sit here complaining about you ain't got enough money even though you working a job. And you got a talent over here that you can use to make you some extra money. A lot of y'all make undercover money. I ain't mad at that because the government taxed the hell out of you. I'm not mad at that at all. All right, look at her. She's going to break down her check. I bet she just want to cry every payday.
Tomorrow is payday for me, and I wanted to do a paycheck breakdown. So basically talking about what I bring home every 2 weeks. For context, I'm a recruiter. I work in ed tech, and I make $105,000 annually base salary. That doesn't include any bonuses or anything.
That's good income right there, 105. But listen to this, 105,000. Okay? Just listen and learn.
So my gross pay before anything comes out is $1,067 and about 91 cents. Once everything comes out, baby. So let's talk about what's coming out of this.
That's every 2 weeks, y'all. Every 2 weeks. 4,000 something. Now she's going to show you what's coming out of her paycheck.
Check. First things up is taxes, because we know that only thing in life is for sure is death and taxes, okay? About $749.63 comes out of my check a month in taxes. $290.64 to federal taxes. $236.54 goes to Social Security. $5.32 goes to Medicare. $167.11 goes to my state, Virginia taxes. The next thing is benefits, my health insurance. So I send $50 a month comes out for my FSA. $13.93 comes out for dental, $188.75 for health insurance, $5.67 for vision. So my health insurance includes me and both of my kids. And then I send $323.08 to my 401k every 2 weeks. So that's about $8.
Well, at least she's invested in her 401k, $300 something every 2 weeks. At least she's doing that. Some of y'all ain't even doing that. Some of y'all don't even have a savings at all. At all. Sandfay girl, it's hard to save when you ain't got no money. I don't care if you put back $50, $100. It ain't got to be a whole lot of money. It ain't got to be a whole lot. Put back something. Put back something so you won't be complaining just in case an emergency comes. Just in case, all right? Stop complaining. Use your damn head. Use your brain, all right? Have some damn common sense. We sick of some of y'all.
So that brings my net pay to $2,730.47. So that's what drops into my bank account every 2 weeks. Before that actually drops into my bank account, I've split it up to go to separate places. I send $665 automatically to our Ally High Yield Savings account.
All right.
I send $1,500 straight to our bill account, the account where only our bills come out. And then I send $565.47 to our spending account. So that's my paycheck breakdown. Tomorrow I actually get paid, and then I'll do a budget video for you because both me and my husband gets paid. See you next time.
Well, at least she got a husband. At least she got some help. A lot of y'all ain't got no help. You don't. I understand it's hard when you ain't got no help. I understand. I've been a single mother. I know. I understand. But you know what, though? I was in budget. Even though I wasn't making much money, I still had a savings. I was in budget. I knew what I could afford. I know places I could go and I couldn't go. I knew what I could buy and what I couldn't buy. I did not live beyond my means. But some people get tired. They get tired. I'm tired of not having nothing. I'm tired of not going nowhere. I'm just tired. I want to have fun in life. I want to have fun. But did you sit back and look at yourself and say, how did I get in this predicament? Is it because I'm not ambitious? Is it because I stay idle? Is it because I'm lazy? Is it because I'm just not good at making extra money? But I'm going to always complain. You don't have a plan. You don't have a plan in future. The only plan you have is to complain. That's the plan you got. And you don't think people get tired of that? You don't? You ain't tired of it? How long is too long to be complaining? How long is too long to be sitting in your mess? How long? Put it on down in the comment section. How long? Put it down there. We really want to know. How long, y'all? All right, here we go. This lady right here is complaining. I'm poor. I'm poor. I'm poor. I am poor. Lord, girl. Girl, come on.
I'm poor. I've been poor my entire life, 23 going on 24, and I'm broke every single week. I get paid weekly. At the end of the week, I got like $50 to my name.
23? Growing on 24? I guess some people just look older for their age. But she said she poor, y'all. Child, you still young. You got your whole life ahead of you. I can see maybe you were 40, 50 or something like that, and you saying you poor and you ain't done nothing with your life. Okay. You ain't got to sit there where you at. I don't know if you married, got kids or whatever, but you know, you ain't got to do that. You poor because you want to stay poor. You poor because of your mindset. Your mindset, y'all, is all about the mind. Success comes to those who believe in themselves. Do you believe in you? Do you? Or do you think complaining all the damn time that you poor is going to accomplish anything? So you're just going to complain your whole life and get online and talk about what you don't have and how po you are. Whew.
All I'm doing is paying my bills and then paying off my debt. I was an idiot in college, don't even use my degree, but I have a specialized job.
A lot of people do that. They don't use their degree because they go to college and they choose a career that's stupid and dumb. Stupid and dumb. I want to be a bioengineer. How many bioengineers do you know that they hiring? Is it in the thousands? Is it in the millions? How many? Are you really smart enough? And some of y'all know you ain't smart. And you go to college and you take these classes that you know you cannot pass. Why do y'all do that? Some of y'all really just need to go to trade school. You spend all that money going to college, and you end up on hundreds and thousands of dollars, 200,000, 300,000, and you ain't even doing what's in your field. That's what the crazy part is, y'all. You only got one life to live. One life. Why be in debt like that forever? Because it's going to take you forever to pay it off. Unless you become a millionaire or something like that. Unless you do. You think this woman here has the potential to be a millionaire? Think about it. She's complaining about being poor. She's complaining. She's tired of working 50 hours a week. She's complaining. Does she have the potential to be rich and to pay off all her loans? Put it on down in the comment section. Y'all know where her mindset is. Y'all know.
I'm making decent money, and I have nothing left over at the end of each week. I work 50 hours a week. I'm just tired of being poor.
This woman is living beyond her means. She ain't telling y'all that. She says she made good money, but she's still poor. That means you probably went out and bought a car you can't afford. You went out and spent a whole lot of money on credit cards. You done got loans. And you got student loans. And you got a house you really can't afford. You done went out and did something. You did this to yourself, lady. You did it to you. See, they come out here and tell y'all these sob stories, but they don't tell you how they got there. They really don't.
So if you know any side hustles, second jobs, that would be great. Not trying to drive all the time, so don't tell me to DoorDash.
She ain't even drive all the time. Don't tell me to DoorDash. You got a friend right there on your phone. Google and Chat GPT. All you got to do, I use Chat a lot. All you got to do is tell Chat what you love to do, what you're good at. Chat can tell you what side hustle you need to do. Chat can tell you what type of job you need to do. Then it's going to be up to you to do it. It can even tell you how to get started for cheap, on the low. But y'all don't do that. You don't do your research on stuff. You don't. You don't. All you do is complain to people and just want pity. I never want nobody to feel sorry for me. Never. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't do that. Because that's just going to hinder people when y'all do that. Don't do that. Don't feel sorry for her. Girl, I know how you feel. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry. But they want you to help them with their solution. You say you feel sorry for me. Are you going to help me? Help me with a solution when they don't even want to help themselves, y'all. You can tell they don't. Move right along. This guy here is going to tell you 9 things that's keeping you poor. He ain't lying. But when you watch the little fella, his voice does not match his face. But hey, it's the message that y'all need to be concerned about. The message. Listen to what he said. 9 things keeping you poor. 9 of them.
These are the 9 things that keep people poor. The first is smoking. Don't do it. Second is drinking. Third is getting coffee every day. I got my own coffee machine and each cup of coffee cost me less than $0.25. 4, Uber Eats or going out to eat every day. It's okay to go out to eat once in a while, but you save more money if you cook your own food, and this is something that I still do even though I'm a millionaire. On top of saving money, eating at home is healthier. 5th is buying bottled water.
He is a millionaire. Y'all, it's y'all habits. Some of y'all that's keeping you poor. Matter of fact, it's a lot of y'all. Your habits are keeping you poor. Cigarettes, alcohol, going to clubs, all that old kind of stuff. Eating all this junk food, buying all this soda, going to Starbucks. Do you know how much Starbucks is? My daughter was going to Starbucks every day. She finally sat down and she added up how much it was really costing her to drink that iced coffee every day at Starbucks. It was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. Some of y'all are addicted to certain things. Well, if I'm going to be poor, at least I'm going to like some of the things that I want to eat and some of the things that I want to do. I am going to do it. So then don't complain then. That's what I'm going to say. Don't complain. If you're going to continue to do the same thing over and over and over and over, and you know that it's hurting you in your pockets, then don't complain. We don't want to hear it. Don't come to me. Don't come to me if you still smoking cigarettes. Don't do that. Nope.
Get a reusable bottle instead. This is the one that I've been using for the last 12 years and it helps save the environment. 6 is high interest credit card debt. I pay my statement balance in full each month so I can avoid paying interest fees. 7th is buying luxury clothes. I usually shop at Target, Uniqlo, and sometimes thrift at Goodwill, and there's no...
And he is a millionaire. He shops at Target and Goodwill because they be having name brand clothes. Target and Goodwill. And that's how millionaires stay millionaires. That guy started, what's his name? Sam Walton started Walmart. You know he was driving around in an old beat up truck before he died. I'm pretty sure he had other cars, nice cars. But that old beat up truck was the one that he loved the most. And he is probably a billionaire. I think he's long gone now. But this just goes to show you, people who ain't got no money try to live like they got money. And people who got money don't want you to know they got money because they don't want you begging. I can understand that.
Shame about it. 8th is buying a new phone each year. I still use my iPhone 13 and I'm completely happy with it. 9th is gambling. Gambling companies know you're going to lose, which is why they make billions of dollars each year. You have a 1 out of 6,000 chance of getting struck by lightning and a 1 out of 259 million chance of winning the jackpot. Think about that. Be humble, live below your means, and fight consumerism. I hope this video helps.
Now let me say this. I know people think gambling is like a recreation. There's nothing wrong if you want to do that. But if you done paid all your bills, and maybe you done put some money aside in a savings, what you do with the rest of your money, that's on you. I'm not mad at that, okay? I'm not. But don't be complaining to me and coming to me asking me for money because you got to pay your bills because you went to the casino. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Okay? I don't feel sorry for people like that. I just don't. Don't do that. Okay? You got to have some type of self-control. Here's the last video right here. Here's the last one.
Do y'all know that the average American doesn't have any money left over, if but maybe $200 or $300 left after they get paid every 2 weeks or every month?
And what you gonna do with that $200 or $300? What do people do with it? Do they throw it in a savings? Any of it? At least half of it? Can you live off of $100 a week? $150 a week? $50 a week? Can you live off of that? A week after you done paid all your bills, but you got this little extra money left, $200. That's $800 a month. Do you have to spend that whole $200? I know some of y'all got to get, gas and stuff like that to go to work, maybe bus, ride the bus or something like that. But you need to include that in your bills, okay? The gas to go to work. So if you done paid for, if you got the bus fare and gas, do you have $200 left a week? Is that going to last you until you get paid? Most people get paid every 2 weeks. Some people get paid every week. I'd rather get paid every 2 weeks because it kind of help, a little bit. So that means you really got $400. And what you going to do with that $400? You going to mess it off? It's okay to do some things that you like sometime. I already said that over and over and over, okay? But do something with the money other than just throw it away and you can't see it. I like to see where my money goes. I like to see my money. I'm going to buy something that I need most of the time, okay? And I do buy some things that I need. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but you got to plan for that, especially stuff that you want. All right? If you know something costs $500, I'm going to save for it, almost like a layaway, but it's my layaway. A lot of y'all don't even know what layaway is. That's when you could go to Walmart, put something, go in the back, and make a deposit on it, and they hold it for you until you can pay it off. Sometimes 30 days, 60 days, 90, I don't know, But they don't do that no more. They hardly ever do that. To me, that was better than credit. I did that a whole lot, especially with my children's when they were young. I did layaways for Christmas. I would go in September, put all the toys in layaway, and I pay on it. That's how I survived for the holidays when I was a single parent. I'm telling you, that helped out a whole lot. Moving right along.
I don't know that. I'm sorry, but that I literally feel like I'll drive me to voluntary homelessness. I would volunteer to be homeless. There's no way they'd have me out here working for anybody and I can't live life after I pay bills. Y'all can have these bills back. Take the car, take the crib. You can have it. Listen, I'm going to be homeless on the streets before I dare. Because, see, the way I'm set up, my Father which art in heaven would never have that be my portion. That's not my portion. There's no way that paying bills and not having any money left over to really exist, that's not my portion.
You don't think they paid bills back in the Bible days? You don't. You don't think they had food bills? They had a house bill? I don't think they had lights back then. But they had bills. They had bills that they had to pay. Everybody had bills, especially when you are an adult. Some of y'all don't have bills because you live with your parents forever. You don't want to be a grown-up. You don't want to go out there because it's hard. It's hard being a grown-up. So you stay at home with your parents and you mooch off of them. Your parents get old, real old, real old. Then your parents, they pass away. What you going to do with them when they pass away? You're going to have bills. But you ain't used to paying bills. You used to mooching. And now when it's time to pay bills, you don't want to pay bills. So you want to probably go live with somebody else in their house and mooch off of them. Keep mooching and mooching and mooching. Or you're going to get on the government funds, EBT, the food stamps, the Section 8. You got to do something because you don't want to do it on your own. You don't want to be a productive citizen. So they have had bills since the beginning of time. Now, I'm not talking about Adam and Eve because I don't know what happened with that. Okay. I don't know. But people always have had bills. Some way, somehow, they've always owed somebody or someone or something. Always owed.
That's not my portion. And I feel like if that doesn't motivate you and inspire you to get out here and go make some money, make more money. See, the problem with us nowadays is not that we don't know how to make money. It's just that we need to make more money. Find ways to make more money. Stop making excuses.
Right.
You need to be trying to be the president of the United States.
I don't know about that, honey. I don't know about that. Everybody can't be the president of the United States. It kills me when people say you can be anything you want to in life. You can be anything. I never thought I could be the president of the United States. Or the vice president. I never thought that. Stop telling people these lies that they can be whatever the hell they want, because they can't. That's not true. Okay. Maybe with careers you can. Maybe so. Okay. But certain things in life, you can't be that. You can't. I'm not going to lie to my kids and tell them you can be anything you want to in life. Because you can't. But you can be a lot of things, but not anything.
Before you stop trying to find a new job. Listen, if you gotta switch jobs every single 2 weeks, then that's what you gotta do. May the best salary win. Thank you.
If you gotta switch jobs, you can switch it every 2 weeks. So are you switching because you got a better job than the one you left 2 weeks ago? Or are you switching because you don't like the job? So I went and found a better job that I like to work, and then I'm going to switch again 2 weeks later or a month later. I'm going to keep switching. Whew, Lord, that's bad advice right there. That's bad advice. And I'm going to tell you too, when you switch jobs like that, I'm going to be honest. Look at the seniors of today. Most of them are living just on Social Security. Some of them had jobs, but they were switching jobs. They didn't stay at a job long enough to have retirement. Everybody don't want to be a business owner. I can understand it. Everybody don't want a business. Some people just rather work and retire. I understand that, okay? It ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you keep switching, only thing you're going to receive is Social Security. Why you can't stay at a job long enough to get retirement money? Can you move up within that company? See, that's what the young people of today don't know. You got to stay somewhere idle. At a good place, not a bad place. Get to the point where you like your job. You ain't got to love it, but at least like it. To stay there long enough so when you get older, you can have more than one income, because one income is not enough. Social Security is not enough. If you're not going to be a business owner, then you need to stay somewhere and retire on a job. I have a sister that's going to have 2 retirements and Social Security. Whew, she's going to be making some good money. I'm just saying. Sometimes we as people, even seniors, We put our own self in certain predicaments. We cause ourselves to be the way that we are right now because we didn't plan. We didn't prepare. We waited and waited and waited, and we thought Social Security was going to be enough. And that's why we got to go live with somebody. And they got to take care of us because we didn't plan. I'm serious, y'all. All right. Go down in the comment section. Tell me what you think about these videos. Are these people right? Do you know where your money go? Are you shocked every time you get your paycheck? Are you shocked every time you look at your bank account? Why are you shocked? That's what I want to know. Why are you shocked when you know what you have been spending? You know you've been living beyond your means. Why are you complaining when you know what you have done? Put it on down there and let us know. Are you going to try to do better? Are you? It don't matter what age you are. You can do better even as a senior. You can. You can. I'm just telling you. Don't be sitting there feeling pity and sorry for yourself. When you going to get tired of doing that? Is that helping you? Is it helping you feeling sorry for yourself and looking pitiful? Is it? All right, y'all. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.